but I told you so.
What is up, everybody? It's Kimberly. Welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be a little bit of something different. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Now, when I was growing up in the process of becoming a woman, there are so many lessons that I learned that I kind of learned the hard way. Some of these things are things I wish I had known while I was growing up when I was a teen so that I could kind of prevent the broken hearts and lessons learned and all the hard times that I went through. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys that exact advice. I'm going to tell you the things that I wish I knew when I was growing up. So if you watch all 10 of the tips, you're going to be miles ahead of everyone else and you're just going to be like so smart and in control and the boss of your life. The first tip, you guys, this is something that I hope doesn't offend anybody, but that is obviously not the intent here, is that you are going to be a lot happier if you wait until after the age of 25 to start having a family. There's like this huge wave of people right now that are saying like, I want to be a young mom and like being a teen mom is so cool and it's so cute and I get to be young while I have my kids. And I do not agree with that at all. For sure, when I had Cassie, there was a period of like a few years where literally like everything about my own self-development had to go on hold. I mean, you're spending 99% of your time taking care of another human being. So there's no time for like working on your personal self and growing and developing. This is a picture of me on my 25th birthday, on my 26th birthday, 27th birthday, 28th birthday, 29th birthday. This is a video, I found video footage of my 30th birthday. I couldn't have had any of these moments if I was home with the baby. Get to know yourself, give yourself time to explore in your 20s and wait until you feel it's totally right for you to actually start a family. 2, guys, there's absolutely no such thing as being bad at love. I know the Halsey song kind of glamorizes this, and if you feel like you are bad at love, it's probably because somebody told you you attract all the wrong types of guys or girls, or like you were in a really bad relationship so you're like not good at this, or that you don't know how to flirt. I am telling you guys, there's no such thing as being bad at love. There's nothing about love that you can't learn or develop the skills for. That is the exact reason I made this channel in the first place, because if there's something you feel like you're not good at, you can always learn it. The resource is always available to you. So even if you've only had bad past relationships, do not let those define you, because you can be good at love, I promise. Tip number 3, you guys, I feel like this tip is so personal and important to me, and I really want you guys to hear it. There is a period for girls where we as girls try to dull or diminish ourselves in order to fit in with everyone else. That little zany, spunky, mischievous, personality-full you is who you are, and that person is still in you today, but she's kind of like hiding. She's afraid to come out because she's afraid of what the world is gonna think. But I am telling you that when you do find yourself in your 20s and you learn about yourself and become more confident, that little girl in you is going to come out again, and she's gonna be freaking awesome. I used to be extremely spunky and creative when I was growing up, but I went through this stage where I literally did lose it all because I was so self-conscious about fitting in with other people. And the more you lose that little girl, the harder she is to get back. So my best advice is, if you have people who know that person inside of you, who know who you truly are, hang around those people and try your best not to lose that little zany, amazing part of yourself. 4, guys, when you are a teen, my best advice is to keep your relationships super fun and not too serious. I am a strong advocate in teens having relationships, and I had a lot of relationships when I was growing up as a teen because they give us life experience, they're really fun, they're really exciting, we learn so much about ourselves. But the minute these relationships become too serious, they start occupying too much of our time, too much of our attention. So investing too much time in the relationship or trying to make things better or trying to just like spend so much time with them is probably not the most wise use of time. Make sure that you balance your relationships with other things like school and activities and like getting to know yourself, and you will be good. Number 5, guys, sometimes even your parents do not know what's best for you. Now that's not to say like you shouldn't listen to them or you should like break your curfew or something like that. All I mean is that parents are flawed too, and sometimes their agenda can actually really conflict with yours. So for example, guys, if your parents are like pushing you hard to go to med school and become a doctor, but you think you'd be a maven in PR, this is a huge conflict that's not going to be resolved by you just doing what they tell you to do. So if somebody's really pushing you, just know that at times that you're really going to have to follow your heart. Because if you follow someone someone's advice against your will, well, you're not gonna be a very happy doctor. And that's literally not helping anybody. Next, guys, growing up is literally the best thing that is ever gonna happen to you. Life as an adult gets so much better. For me, I always wondered what life would be like after high school, and I always kind of wondered what university would be like, what it would look like when I got older. But I can honestly say, like, university was like the best time of my life, but even better than that was getting out of university and moving to the city and getting a job in the real world and starting my own business. Like, those were the life experiences that I feel were the absolute best for me. So there's like zero reason for you to be afraid of like your birthday years ticking by, because it's probably only going to result in really positive things for you and the people in your life. Okay guys, number 7 is something that I honestly wish I've known since I was a little girl, because it's something that would have saved me so much pain. You are not responsible for the happiness of another person. Every single person is responsible for their own happiness and how they interpret life's events. So if somebody else is pressuring you to do something or to be someone because it was gonna make them more happy, you have to take that request with a grain of salt, because the only way you're gonna be truly happy is if you be yourself. And the only way they're gonna be happy is if they love you for who you are. Number 8, guys, the things that people criticize you for in life, everybody has something that they're criticized for, are usually the things that end up being the ticket to your success. So I want you to think about something that you were criticized for when you were younger, or something that people criticized you for today. For me, when I was younger, it was singing or humming in class. I used to do it without even realizing, and I would get in major trouble from the teacher. So what we tend to do as a result is shut that part of ourselves off, but I think instead of turning it off, you should turn it up even louder and do the things that you're criticized for even more. 9, oh guys, I wish I had known this. Learn to love your body now, because in 20 years, you're gonna look back and say, oh my God, my body was so beautiful. The only thing that was missing is that I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't love my body in the moment, and I wish I did. I am convinced, and I truly believe, that everybody has a body type, and we're pretty much stuck with the body type that we're given. I mean, we can change it a little bit, but you really can't change it that much. So you might as well learn to just accept those things that you're not happy with and love your body when it's in its most healthy form. Because I promise you, in the future, you're gonna look back and regret not feeling beautiful when you truly are at your most beautiful. Finally, guys, the 10th piece of advice that I wish I took this one seriously when I was growing up, is to just have a little fun. Like, part of your responsibility as a teen is to have fun. I know that sounds weird, because you only really get one chance to be a teen, and it's really important that you enjoy it. Alright guys, I hope you loved that video. If you guys are new to this channel, I'm currently doing a huge giveaway with EOS for lots of fall goodies, including hand creams and lip chaps and all those amazing things that you're gonna need to keep moisturized this fall. So to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, follow me on Instagram right here, and leave a comment on either one to let me know you're entering the EOS giveaway. Alright guys, I will see you next week for another video all about relationships. Love ya!